G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Farthest Frontier. So I've been at work a bit since the last episode. I think I showed you guys that I had set up this cow area. I have dumped an arborist area as well, so fruit trees are in here. For those who have never played with an arborist before, you can plant your trees, but you also need to designate the dude's work area. So for about a year, I planted the trees, and old mate wasn't fucking harvesting any of them because it wasn't in his work area. So just keep that in mind. We've got a slew of hunters down here collecting meat. I'm going to get into the story of why we have a slew of hunters and what the heck is going on and why. And fuel that provides the root vegetables for the cattle. Now, as to the why, we were struggling with food. We had a mini famine, and then I couldn't seem to get it above a couple of months of food supply. So I did a little bit of redesigning. And you may recall all my little outposts had their own root cellars. That is no longer the case. And the reason that is no longer the case was I had all these food production buildings, but my food supply was really, really low. Comparatively, and food selection was really, really low comparatively, and it was weird. My preservist was doing bugger all. What was going on here? And what I sort of came to realize was the food wasn't getting to the marketplaces. Essentially, it was hanging out in the external store root cellars, and my villages, my internal villages, were running out of the village to the storehouses to get bloody food. And no work was getting done because they were running all over the shop trying to get damn food. What are you for? Milk. Okay, you're full of milk. These guys should fire up this fish. My apologies. So, I thought, okay, well hang this. This is obviously not working. So I deleted all my sort of root cellars externally to the village except for here, because as far as I'm concerned, that's still close enough to the village to not be an issue, and it's a centralized area. How the heck did I just get into my crop? There. That's weird. Quite strange. So, deleted all those root cellars, and you can see our food supply is pretty damn good now. This is not going to be good, and the reason this is not going to be good is most of my towers are deactivated. So, where can I pull these guys from? We'll pull them from the farms where we can. Pray to God they're gonna go where we sort of want them to go. Excuse me while I sort this out. I'm just going to activate all these towers. Yeah, that's why it was going to be a potential issue. I am deactivating my towers when I'm not under a raid. Don't know whether these guys actually get through stone walls, to be honest. They'll get through the gates, but the stone walls are that's a different beast as far as I'm aware. Oh, yeah, they're through the gate. There you go. Alright, it would appear we're probably going to lose some stuff on this one, unless we go ham like we've done previously. That's the second time we've gone for that particular gate, so I may just need to keep. I may even move that tower slightly to there, and that'll give us a double tower defense for that area. We do lose, as you can see, we lose a chunk of villages when we do that, but you know, we fight people off. So, villages 49, 45. So in terms of a death to death ratio, and they nicked off 400 big guts. It does create havoc though. In this sort of area, preserve us. Drop you back to work. What I will do now is shut down my towers again. Yeah, so this is obviously, guys, this is a strategy that can work. If they're not coming at you with rams, or they're not attacking your gate. Because obviously this tower here, it got manned and it took out a number of the raiders on that side. So that's only a temporary thing. Trying to get gold supplies sort of back up and running and release people so that they can work and we can fill, you know, a bunch of vacancies. The poor old publicans got absolutely owned in that fight. I lost like half of my publicans. I always keep my Wainwrights full, guys. I need more of these guys. I don't know. But where to pull from is really the question. I'll do this the easier way. Up in here. That could stay in can. I do need more campers. Pleasure function down, so make it right. Weavers. I'll drop another weaver. And no, that wasn't where I wanted. Yes, that was where I wanted to be. And we will slowly rebuild after that raid. guys. I'm back on the 4K setting because, to be perfectly frank, dropping it to 1080p. You might notice, I don't know if it affects the recording, but you might notice when I move the camera I get that sort of dropping sort of refresh line. It annoys me, but what can I do? It works better. The 4K works better than the 1080p does. So yeah. There we go. Yes, so guys, yeah, essentially removing all the root cellars from the external has pushed them all into the internal in pretty much these two buildings. And I can drop another one nearby. It's simplified the rat catching. I was getting a lot of sickness from rat catching. So it's simplified that. It's I was getting a lot of sickness from rat catching. I was getting so many people dying. Guys, like you can see my graveyard recently, 148 have kicked off. And it was a combination of raids, but it was also worms, scurvy, and the worms was coming from people not having shoes, so I had to expand my cobbler thing. Scurvy was not enough fruits and vegetables, so you definitely got to have people. Your marketplaces should always be chockers, guys. Always. Does it actually not list marketplaces in here? Healer. Trader. That's interesting. Doesn't. Or are they called grocers? I think they're called grocers, aren't they? Grocers, there we go. Oh, a lot of miners. I wonder if they double up. I've only got 3 active mines. Anyway, okay. Yeah, your grocers should always be choppers, guys. If your grocers aren't chockers, you're not going to get food to the market, you're not going to get food to the homes. And you want... Why does that have rats? Because of tallow. I'll get the tallow out of there. I'll get rid of that as well. That should get the rats away from that. I don't want to adjust what I'm doing to my rat catchers at this stage. But yeah, guys, you can see the massive difference that's occurred in my food supplies, like night and day. We're a bit shy at the moment, which is we're coming out of winter, and the preserver still is not preserving. I think I need to adjust my marketplaces. So I'm pretty sure I've already done it. Yeah, so they're not taking any of the raw stuff, except for the nuts. which should keep my 2 herds. Why do you even have herds? Anyway, yeah, well, you can keep herds. Because I want the preservers preserving things. I want to maximize the life of my food wherever I can. I watched a couple of videos. You may have noticed a change in the farm up here. Instead of 3 different fields, we've got one big one. I watched a couple of videos, and it's essentially you're better off extending fields to a certain size than having several separate fields, which sort of makes sense. So this field's also getting extended. It will need some work done to it as well at certain points. Yes, guys, so that's sort of where we are at. That tower's been built and they're both staffed. Yeah, I was shutting down my towers, guys, because I ran out of gold. I had too many services running and not enough income coming in. So I had to shut down some towers. And now I routinely shut them down to rebuild gold stores. This hospital is shut down because once I started clothing, feeding people properly, there was pretty much no need for it. In fact, because we had no sick, I will shut that one down as well. And you reopen them. This is a strategy I read about. You reopen them when they are required. So it gives you a nice bump to your gold. What else have I read and implemented? Let me come up here. So I have stuck a field in here, and the reason I have stuck a field in here is it's loaded with clover, and you can see it boosts it up to 92%, which means these cows produce more milk when they've got a higher fodder supply. It has 0 workers because clover plants itself. So very useful tip from a fellow YouTuber there on providing feed and stuff and fodder for our. We don't need anymore. We don't need this field to be worked anymore. I work it until all the weeds are gone, guys, and then it's just clover time when it comes to the fields. Someone's sick, so we'll open her up. We'll chain that down to 1 because we don't need 2 doctors. So. Like, it was a supply day now, guys. 200 a year. Is it a month or a year? That's 200 a year. That's pretty good. Building storage is full. You're not supposed to be taking food or raw materials, but you can see what I'm talking about, guys. The food is getting into the city now, and that's where it's stored. So our grocers are not running hell for leather all over the bloody shop, and it's probably reduced our efficiency of buildings quite a bit. See, the transferring of the goods rather than working. But to be honest, look at our food supply. Our food supply is going hell for leather, guys. Like, it's just done better. I don't know what to tell you. It's just more worthwhile doing it that way. It works that way. It is completely counterintuitive. You know, your buildings are constantly transferring goods. Some of them, most of them. But your food's getting to where it needs to be. Like, look at our food supply. We got 21 months of food supply. I haven't even gotten close to that the entire freaking game. If anything, I am probably way overproducing on the food. Yeah, just crazy stuff. Could probably build a storage yard if tallow. Yeah, guys, that's sort of what's going on. We ran out of stone in one of our other camp areas, so we're clearing this area of stone here. Is that all it's got left? 124 stone. Damn, they've been hammering that away. Well, I need to find another stone area, surely. What have we got? Let me just slow things down so I'm not constantly getting smashed. These guys are going to clear out all their stone. I need another stone production area. Not there. There's already a shelter up there, so that might be the one. That'll probably be the place to do it, actually. There's a lot of stone in that area. When they're finished over there, I'll pick up and move the camp. I've decided, guys, that I pick up and move the buildings rather than building new ones because it works more efficiently with your workers. Your workers will move with the buildings. If you demolish it and build a new one, I'll probably clear that stone area out there too first. You got to reassign your workers, and yeah, it just messes with your distribution of staff a wee bit. I wonder if because tallow, I don't give a crap about tallow getting rat, but it'll give me another rat-infested building, which I don't want to deal with. When you got the tallow outside, guys, the root cellar, anything, you get rats, and you start getting rat bites, and you start getting sick, and you can't put freaking rat catchers all over the goddamn map every single bloody outpost you build, attempting to acquire some goddamn food. So, as far as I'm concerned, and it seems to be echoed a lot by the online community, your storage has generally got to be internal. And look at that. Boom. Full. So much food. So, what we do need to do, because they are full, we need to build some more storage. I don't think it'll fit there. We've got one that'll fit there. Okay, stick all that in there. They'll get built up. We'll upgrade it when the time comes. Look at this. Look at this. She's a labourer. Look at what she's doing. Look at it. Check it out. She's got every damn thing, man. That's what I want to see. That is where it's at. You know, instead of running out to one stock, storage area to get a little bit of something. Man, you go out there and you go to that little storehouse and you get a little bit of everything. That's what we want to see. As you can see, guys, it's working well. Look at our food supply. Our food supply is just going gangbusters. I won't have to worry about expanding food supply for a good long while at this rate. I need to get my pop rebound up. Get my houses to sort of upgrade so I can get a bit more income out of them. I did read a thing. 65 was the right one now. 61, 65. Apparently these suckers don't stack. Like they don't stack the desirability boost. Just give me 2 secs. So that's 62. Where are we? G. Where's G? 61. So there's 61 desirability there. Maybe they do stack. They do, but I want to see. So that gives it what? 1? That gives it more. It does give it more, despite the cost factor. Excuse me, guys. I'm just sussing things out. And what about the banner? Does that give more again? That gives it 2. 2 for. So that's not as good as the garden. Ornamental tree. That gives it 3. So that's almost as good. That's 35. That's 25. So it costs a little bit more, and it's only almost as good. Flower. Ooh, hello, Boosty. That costs a decent chunk more. I'm just looking for the most efficient in terms of decorations, guys. Jesus, these things, man, these things would want to boost like a mofo for the price, 1,000 gold. Give me a break. Where are we? That cup, and you got to watch some of these guys because some don't do anything. 30 gold plus 3. It's 30 gold plus 3. 25 gold and a plus 3. So yeah, there you go. That's like it's cheaper to build that than that. And it provides the same benefit. That doesn't do anything for desirability, and that does a little bit, but nothing. Small park. So, the small park's definitely got the best results, but it's a difficult one to squeeze in. But I can fit it there. We'll stick that small park there and just see what happens, guys. We'll just see what happens. I've got to upgrade these suckers. We've got no sick people, so we'll turn the hospital off again. The healer's house. We do have a hospital. I upgraded this in the peak of our sickness thing, and that is what crippled us in terms of cost. It is an expensive little building to maintain that one. Items produced last year: 1 tool, 1 heavy tools, and 1 sword. Code 2. Screw it. We're going to go that way. Just see what's what. How are we doing in terms of distribution of workers? Yeah, we're going to need to replace him, that's for sure. That one. That'll be it for the moment. Yes, everybody needs more workers, I'm aware. Acutely aware. Okay, these guys have nearly gotten rid of everything. Get them over there. That of them going through, and there's a bit more there. Yeah, so it's I don't understand why deleting all the storage outside of town worked better. Flax. Why can't we store any flax? I'll let the storehouses store flax. So that just makes sense. But what else can we store? Store flax and honey and stuff. We can hopefully go to so these guys take the honey. They don't take the other one. So these guys are meant to accept wax, which again makes perfect sense when you stop and think about it a bit. So I'll let them touch, sort of solve our immediate crisis of storage. That's pretty good. Just go bring that back a bit. Yeah, that'll give the bonuses for all. That's very good. Good. No grain, no flour. Yeah. As it turns out, guys, I also did a bit of reading. Why are you full of? What are you full of? Clay. Yeah, that'll do it. You can upgrade that. Brick dude doing his thing. And my pottery guys. Where are my pottery guys? Making candles. Might need to bump these guys a bit. Got no signal, so we've already shut that down. Yeah, guys, I could not tell you why. Why it works so well, using all the external storage. All I can tell you is that it did. It worked. It worked absolute treat. If I had an answer for you, I would give it to you. But I don't. But if you're struggling like I was, where you had lots of food outposts and seemingly unable to produce, that seems to be the trick to solving it. Get rid of your food stores outside of the city and put them all in the city. You're going to get spoilage. You are going to get spoilage and wastage in the travel side of things. Like, you look at all the spoilage, a lot of spoilage. But, like meat, I'm producing 5,000 more meat than what we're consuming. We're consuming more grain than what we're producing. But everything else, like, look at that, 2,300 more vegetables. What is it, 2,200 more vegetables. And 2,700 are spoiling. I need to get that prisonist cranking properly, because where is she? She was up in the office. That's the bookbinder, he's shut down. That's glassware. Why only berries? Screw the berries. Berries can do whatever the berries do. I'll put them on 3 because we want to get all the fruit sort of done, and then on 2. I won't even do the berries. Stuff the damn berries. Fruit, but I need to find my glassware. Dude. Glassmaker. Where are we? That's tannery. It's my glass maker. Basket shop. Cobbler, where's my glass maker? Large stockyard. Sub shop. In the building. I'm pretty sure I put in. Where is the glass maker? That's weird. Making glass. Let's follow. Let's see where she is. Just hanging left, hanging right, just cutting through the middle. That's the glass maker. There we go. So get those guys cranking some glass. That should get the preserver stuff running a bit better. A lot of labourers, but we want to fill. Actually, stuff that. We do not need 2 traders. We'll leave it like that for now. Next bunch that comes through, we'll start rebuilding our farmland. You know what, a 4-month spoilage rate, that's not too bad. I love how it includes tallow in the spoilage rate, like who gives a shite if tallow drops off. I might deselect these from meat. They're not supposed to be getting filled up with bloody smoked meat. They're supposed to be taking the plants and stuff. I'm gonna grow some beans. How's our crop fertility doing? It's alright. Beans won't produce as much, but buckwheat will. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That field's doing its thing, which it'll do all entirely on its own. These guys are yanking in their wheat, which is good. What's our? Because we ran into a shortage of flax, but I might need to back off on flax production. I'll keep that field with flax, but I will not do it over here. I will. If I was to do so, wheat will produce 1,000 based on where it is. Okay, buckwheat 700 and 700. So that's 1,400 grain for 2 buckwheats. And a rye is 1,000 plus a buckwheat, which is 7,200. Okay, I don't think I can do can I do a wheat and a buckwheat? Wheat 1,000, buckwheat 712. So that's 1,700. Am I going to get more in the rye or the wheat? What was it? The wheat is an estimated yield of 1,000. Rye, slightly more than the rye. So we'll go to the rye and then the buckwheat, and that'll just provide us more grain. I thought I restocked all the camps. No, run along builders, but that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, guys, thank you for coming along for this episode. That'll be it. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Yeah, things you discover, things that work. It's random, it's weird, but it works. Thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.